And welcome back to another game of Road to Rank number 1. Currently hanging out just above number 1000 and playing a player who's hanging out right around 1100. So this should be a very interesting game for a variety of reasons. Not the least of which is that it's a mirror matchup, which is always a unique time. Yeah, unique's a good word for that. Anyway. Alrighty, let's see what we've got here. We're looking at, looking at some fun stuff over there. I think those two to lead. I want those two to lead. I think so. I mean, alternatively, if we go with, actually, you know what? I think I like the wide guard lead a little bit more in this one. Okay, so we're going to go with the wide guard lead. I suspect what they're going to do is lead with the Iron Valiant and the Calyrex Ice Rider, looking to put up the Trick Room and go into the Trick Room as their win condition here. So leading the Miraidon and Kadeta, which is the Araquanid. Leading those two gives us a very strong play into that. If they go with a different direction, like that, that's completely fine as well. And so what we can do in this circumstance is... See, I wonder. I think the appropriate play for here is... Oh, what do I want? I kind of just want to drift the cat, honestly, and protect. But I think we need the Terra Electric to ensure that we survive the turn. And I think we're just going to rip the Parabolic Charge and protect the Araquanid. So the thought process behind this is that if they are either the Specs variant, most likely the Specs variant of the Miraidon, if they don't fake out into our Miraidon this particular turn, then we'll get very good damage off on the Incineroar, which would be great. Araquanid goes for the Protect, which is what we wanted. Of course, they go for the fake out into the Miraidon, not unexpected. They go for the Electro Drift. Okay, I expect that they were planning on a Terra Fairy. We'll tank that. Not well. Not well at all. The critical hit, just making a mess of the situation. Not great. Yeah, can't say that I'm a huge fan of that. And we're gonna go with a... Can't say that I like that at all. So in this circumstance, we're actually going to... I don't think Miraidon's going to survive the turn. Well, this could make for a very interesting rest of the game. So we're going to go for the Parabolic Charge. With the intent, actually, if they are not able to... if they don't pick up the KO here, the Parabolic Charge will deal significant damage and actually put our Miraidon back in the game. If, however, they do go with the offensive move and successfully pick up the KO here, then we're in a very bad way. Okay, so let's see. If Miraidon survives, which he did not. Okay. Yeah, so if the Parabolic Charge had gone off, it almost certainly would have knocked out the Araquanid, but it also would have chunked their cat significantly and done very significant damage to their Miraidon at the same time. Okay, so they are U-turning somebody else in here. We'll see who this is. Well, that was rough. But critical hits do happen. They are very much part of the game. But basically, if the Parabolic Charge had gone off, it would have probably gotten Miraidon back up close to full, which would have been good. So, okay. So they're sending out that, which I can't say I'm terribly fond of, because it most likely means that... Well, what do you do? I don't want to send out Urshifu into it, which means that I'm left with sending out Calyrex, which they could just double into the Calyrex. Or they might have Wide Guard, or they probably have a combination thereof. Oh well. Actually, no. No. We should go... Okay, I'm going to protect, and no. I think really our only play here is that we have to go for the trick room. I don't like it, but I don't really have any other options at the moment. So just goes for disable. Oh, snap! Disabling my liquidation. Most likely they were trying to pick up the wide guard, but bop. Oh boy. Okay. Yep. 25 HP in a dream. Here we go, folks. Liquidation is disabled. Very unfortunate. Here comes the trick room, though. We've at least got that going. I suspect that the opposition is rocking a... I'm not sure what they're rocking, but I probably am not going to like it very much. Yep, we're going to... No, actually, we're not going to swap into Urshifu. Yeah, we're going to Glacial Lance, definitely, and we're going to hit them... I don't even know who to hit with this. Actually, no. We're going to protect and go with an infestation into that guy. Because I'd like to see whether or not they have Wide Guard. We should get to see. Yep, okay, they do have Wide Guard. That's not good. The obvious reason why that's not good is because, you know, Calyrex obviously doesn't usually run heavy amounts of great coverage moves. And the Miraidon could just kind of keep clicking Electro Drift into the Calyrex slot. So we're going to at least get the infestation tick going, because we're in a very, very interesting position here. Like, I might be able to pick up the KO into... I don't like this. Don't like this at all. I wonder, though. You know what? It's worth the shot, right? It's worth the attempt. Oh, yes! So, the thought process here being that I protected, they showed me the wide guard, they're like, ah, well, we showed the wide guard, we should be fine. Well, no. Have a Glacial Lance, friend. Okay, so we made it through the wide guard. Honestly, with the amount of damage that my single target moves were not going to be doing, their best play was just to, honestly, to just start blasting away with the wide guard and just continue to Electro Drift. That was an unnecessary critical hit. Unfortunately, the Araquanid cannot survive a hit like that. Much as I wish she could. That's not on the agenda. Well, we're not out yet. Are we in a great place? No, we are not in a great place, but we're not out of the game yet, so we'll take what we've got and keep running with it. Incineroar. What a lovely kitty. I don't like you at all. We have 2 turns left of Trick Room. Cool. We're going to protect here. And... oh, I want to throw a close combat into that Incineroar. I really, really do, but... what do I think they're going to do? Honestly, no, because they have to fake out the Calyrex. If you don't fake out the Calyrex, very bad things happen. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to assume that they don't fake out the Calyrex. And we're just going to double attack. Fake out. Okay, they do fake out the Calyrex. Calyrex flinches. Yep, here's the close combat. Let's find out what you're carrying. Are you a Rocky Helmet Incineroar? You are not a Rocky Helmet Incineroar. We might still be in this game because Focus Sash! Ha ha! They have no protects on the other side of the field. We have no HP, but there are no protects over there. We have another turn of Trick Room. Yep, we're gonna lock in a Wicked Blow into this slot. There's the Glacial for a double KO. So we're looking at a +3 Calyrex. They're most likely their last Pokemon as Trick Room goes up, or goes down, or goes sideways, whatever you want to call it. As Trick Room goes away. There we go. We have a +3 Calyrex. a 1 HP Urshifu, and no more Trick Room. They also have no Terra, which means that if they have a minimum speed Calyrex, we win because mine is not min speed. If they have a maximum speed Calyrex, well, that will be unfortunate. But it all comes down to what's the speed of that Calyrex over there. Yeah. So, because they really just need to lock in a Glacial Lance at this point, we're going to do that, and a Wicked Blow, and it's going to... Here we go! Wicked Blow from Urshifu. Bop! Oh, the damage is real! Critical hit, of course, super effective. No, they're faster! Ha ha ha! Oh, well, fantastic game to my opponent there. It doesn't really get a whole lot closer than that. And yeah, there we go. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. That will put us up above that 1,000, but you know what? That's all right. We can climb back in. Okay, hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.